We came to Rome to shoot a chase scene, something with a lot more ambition and unpredictability that we haven't had in previous chases.
We'll be screaming through the streets of Rome, motorcycles, cars.
Everything that we shot is completely practical.
We're doing it right. It all comes down to one thing. How do we involve the audience? I just want to give them that thrill.
We let the city tell us the kind of chase it was going to be. Traffic in the city is notorious, and the cobblestone streets make all of the driving unpredictable. Best part is Tom and Haley, they're handcuffed together.
People are chasing us.
Yes, they are. You're driving.
Tom had to drive one-handed cuffed, for real. No cheating it.
The key is, don't crash.
Who is that person?
I have no idea.
Tom is driving and drifting one-handed through the streets of Rome. That was a day I will never forget.
Trying to do drifts every time you think you're going in one direction. It's the cobblestones on the street say, no, you're not, you're going this way.
You gotta get rid of this car.
Tom and Haley ditched the car for one of their IMF vehicles.
Suddenly, this tiny little Fiat 500 comes out of nowhere.
We built this Fiat 500 so that it would be faster.
You could barely control the car. It was treacherous.
The Fiat, that was wild.
Some would even say the car is possessed. I don't think we could have made a sequence that was more difficult to shoot if I had gone out of my way to do it. It has really amazing results. It would be impossible without this crew and an actor like Tom.
Looks like we lost them.
Yes, welcome to Broken World Entertainment, and as you've just seen, the big car chase in Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 was all 100% practical, and Tom Cruise basically did it, the driving for him, one-handed, as he was handcuffed to Haley Atwell, which I can think of worse things, but good God. So now we have this gigantic practical car chase in Italy, and as you've seen in that video, the cobblestones made the maneuvers hard to judge. You've got him driving off a cliff on a motorbike, and he'd done that not once, not twice, 6 times. And then, of course, by the looks of it, he's jumping out of planes and all sorts of shit. Holy crap. This is what we need. This type of entertainment. And more importantly, an actor who just knows what the audience wants. As we even see him say in this video, how it's really important to entertain the audience. And it's something I think the rest of Hollywood, or Hollywoke as a lot of people now refer to it as, could really learn from it. He's not out there, he's not attacking the fan base. He's not trying to push agendas. And that's surprising, being that he's a goddamn Scientologist. We know how nuts those fuckers are. He's just out there saying, we're just here to make movies to entertain you. Imagine how much choreographing and time would have had to have gone in to get every one of those drivers in that scene to be able to execute the maneuvers that they had to pull so they could get through safely, all together in sync. The logistics of that is just mind-bending. And yet you have something like a race swap Little Mermaid tanking at the box office, and the companies and the stars going, oh, it's racism. Even though the next two movies that came out, which were led by black characters, are succeeding. Doesn't quite add up, does it? But there you go. Tom Cruise just tanking fans, wanting to entertain fans, and wanting to do what he can to make you believe that he's actually doing this crap. Because he's actually doing this crap. And I wouldn't mind, I only the other day rewatched the first Mission Impossible, and to think of the scene on the train, the Eurostar in that movie, you're watching it going like, Jesus, if they made that movie now, he would probably want to actually stick a helicopter onto the back of the train in the port or the Channel Tunnel and be on top of this thing. It went from that pure CGI, well, obviously they were probably on top of a train, but it's all green screen around them, going from that to actually hanging off the side of a taking off plane, to hanging off the edge of the world's largest building, to driving a motorbike off a cliff 6 times to get one take. Jesus Christ. These are the movies we need. Not the movies that we're being told, oh, this is about black and brown people. Okay, I thought it was a Transformers movie, but alright. This movie, you're going to be racist because you don't like the fact that we race swapped the character. Okay, I don't know why you even had to remake it in the first place. And now with writer strikes and an impending and guaranteed to happen actor strike coming, the likes of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning are the movies we need now more than ever. And contrary to belief and a report, no, filming on Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2, if it's in fact called Dead Reckoning, has not been delayed due to the writer's strike. In fact, it hasn't been delayed at all. So I thought you'd find that video not just interesting, but crazy, and gets you more pumped for Mission Impossible, because it definitely has me even more mouth-watering, shaking, ready to go to see this movie. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.